Hey guys, welcome to Gaming Lettuce Tomato, and I'm here, David,
Lee.
and we are here with some beautiful laptops on this table here. On my right, or on our right, is the MSI GS65, and on the left here is the Razer Blade 15 Advance, and both in the year 2019 versions, right?
Yes.
Yes. So I guess why are we comparing these in the first place?
So we just got these laptops, and mainly just me was deciding either to get the MSI or the Razer.
Mm-hmm.
So we ended up getting both.
Yeah. Apparently that's what we do, right? But okay, so let's start with the pricing.
Yeah.
How much is this one right here?
This is $2,000 from Best Buy. It's the RTX 2060 version, and this is $2,600 from the Microsoft store. But it's coming with RTX 2070 Max Q.
And which one is this one?
2060.
Okay. But it's not a Max Q.
It's not a Max Q.
Oh, okay. So now let's start off with exteriors. So from the exterior standpoint, I mean the looks. Which one would you say looks better? The winner here.
I mean, it's mostly personal preference. Okay, this one.
Yeah. This one.
So if you look at it, I don't know. Sometimes I feel I do like the GS65 better. Maybe because of the logo looks cooler. It has a dragon on it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess from the look.
Dragon and snake. Which one would you pick? Dragon.
Oh yeah, you are right. I mean, truly, yeah, the dragon is better. But I mean, overall, both of these laptops doesn't scream like I'm a big gamer, right? If you don't really know the logos, they're pretty kind of low key, toned down. It's not like some of these huge gaming laptops. But also keep in mind that a laptop does have more third-party skins like D-brand, right?
Yeah.
Where I haven't seen any of the MSI laptops have skins for them. So you're kind of stuck with this, right?
True. So if you guys don't know, D-brand makes right there.
Oh, there it
Really
is.
high quality skins for your laptop. I like to have them to prevent scratches and.
Are we affiliated with D-brand?
No, we're not.
Okay, we are not affiliated with D-brand, but we just really like their product.
Smart. Yeah.
Yes.
So, see, this is the carbon fiber. I had it for 2 years, and there's no. Oh wait, there's a tiny scratch here, but it doesn't harm the laptop.
Yeah.
And there's no like grease mark or anything. If you look at these, we had these for about a week.
No, like 3 days right here, and I already have my fingerprints all over it.
Yeah.
Okay, so this video is not really about the D brand,
Yeah.
but it's just to show you options, right, on these particular laptops. So now let's talk about screen size or screen like hertz and latency.
Yeah.
Comparing the two. So they're both 15 inches, right? A 15 and a 15.4 inches. So screen size, I mean, just looking at it, they're the same. You know, same screen size.
Yeah.
But I noticed that the GS65 is a little taller because the bezel down here and there's spacing. There's a gap down below.
Yeah. I guess this helps with the cooling a little bit because the vents are actually on the back of the laptop and facing away from the laptop comparing to the Razer. The vent, it's kind of on the back. It's kind of blowing against the hinge also. So, but still, this laptop is pretty cool.
Well, look-wise and also like the build quality, but also like the monitor's about the same. It's not that big of a difference. Let's see, what else should we talk about? Oh, let's talk about.
Wait, let's show them the hinge. So if I shake the
table here,
the table,
yeah,
you can see how much
this shakes way more
wobbles.
than this.
Yeah.
Right?
So this build, like,
Pretty solid.
really solid. You can feel it. You can feel the resistance when you move this. This is, well, I guess a little bit too, but it's a lot more wobbly like this. See?
So if I were to travel, I would want to travel with this one versus this one. This one, I would be afraid of my laptop bag. If someone accidentally sat on my bag, this would probably something would break. This, I'm not as worried. Of course, I wouldn't want anyone sitting on my laptop, but I wouldn't worry as much.
Yeah.
Now let's.
If you also like put your finger, like press the finger against the laptop itself, you don't actually feel anything. It just feels like a solid,
solid
piece
piece
of metal for the Razer at least.
Yeah.
So for the
GS65.
you want to talk about the 2018 version that you had?
Yeah, so I had a 2018 model of the GS65, and after using it for about a week or two, I just returned it because it actually made creaking noises on these ends, and they fixed that. However, this is a little flimsy from the top part here, so I'm not sure why they didn't just kind of solidify the whole frame, but I guess it's just to make it lighter. But the funny thing is, this laptop isn't that much lighter than the Razer Blade.
Yeah, about the same.
No, yeah. So also let's talk about the webcams. There's the Razer Blade actually has Windows Hello. This is newly introduced in the 2019 version. Right. So if you don't know what Windows Hello is, it's pretty simple. When you turn it on, it will, as long as you program it, it'll recognize your face and you can just log right in. You don't have to like enter in any pins.
Yeah.
So now let's talk about like sound quality too. So what do you think has better sound quality compared to two? I haven't heard about this one, but you've heard both.
So Razer has a better sound quality because the speakers are on top of the laptop compared to the bottom firing speaker. I don't even know where they are.
Yeah, I don't even know where they're. Yeah.
Somewhere down there.
Oh, right here. They're bottom right here.
Yeah. So these are actually way better. There are like people complaining about the sound quality for the GS65. Yeah.
Okay.
In terms of the overall build quality, the Razer definitely wins this one. GS65 is also a little bit wider.
Yeah, I guess if you close it all the way,
yeah,
you can. And we're gonna put it kind of like right. No, actually, no. Put it the other way. Actually, yeah, we can put it on top of each other.
Yeah.
So the thickness is actually pretty much the same thickness, but you see here, there's about a half an inch. That's a little bit. Actually, here, how about this? Why don't we take it in and zoom it and put it closer to the camera, so you can see here the difference. Hopefully, I don't drop it. Okay, but you can see the difference here with this extra gap right here.
Everything else is about the same though.
Yeah. So yeah, as I'm lifting this, I can feel it's a little flimsy here.
Yeah.
You know, and if I'm gonna pay over $2,000 for a laptop, I don't want to feel flimsiness. Okay. Just much more solid, and I'm opening this up. Okay, so now let's talk about temperatures, right? Actually, no, let's talk about the GPU. So this one's running a 2060. This one's running a 2070 Max-Q.
Yeah.
But stat-wise, this is getting a higher score.
So it's about 5 to 10% difference between the 2060 full version and the 2070 Max-Q. But I think they're both 80 watts. Pretty sure about that. They're both 80 watts. So if you overclock the 2060, or if you want to overclock the 2060, it can get pretty close performance to the 2070 Max-Q.
Yeah. But now we go into the temperatures.
Yeah.
So you overclock it. You're trying to get it close to the performance of the Razer Blade here. But which one runs hot though?
So the GPU about the same. The CPU, however, the MSI does run a little bit hotter. Thermal dwells at 90 or 91 degrees.
Yeah, this one, I mean, there's a limit, right? A limiter. So can you explain a little bit more on that?
So Razer power throttles the CPU on this laptop. So basically, when CPU is under load, they limit on how much power it can draw from the power source. So less power means less heat.
Yeah, but you're not going to get as much performance out of the processor. But overall, from what we've seen from the performance, from our Fireshark scores, I mean, we just ran it recently, and don't forget to turn on performance mode on the Razer Blade in the app, right, in the program. But we almost got 16K on the score. So
this one came out to be the mid 14K ish. That's with the overclock. So I have a
is this
150,
repasted?
Yeah, it's repasted too.
So repasted, overclocked, undervolted.
Undervolted, yeah.
Right? So all these mods, and you're getting, what's the score?
14,500-ish.
Oh man, okay. So we're definitely higher, but keep in mind, there are some, so now let's kind of go into some of the hardware insides, right? So this is running a 2060. This is running a 2070 Max Q, but also there's differences in the RAM too, right?
Yeah.
And do you think that's a big factor in the score?
Yeah. So by default, this one comes with 16 gigs of RAM, but it's single channel, which means there's only one stick in there. And this is a dual channel, 16 gigs also, but it's two 8 gig sticks. So when I first got this laptop, I ran games like Anthem, the one that no one plays. Well, everyone complains about.
Yeah.
But I was getting like 40 to 80 frames a second. But then after I put in a second stick of RAM, so that makes it dual channel, which means the CPU actually runs better, more efficiently, or faster. So I was getting 80 to 100 frames a second, 20-30% better. If you look on the forums, like on Reddit or something, they will tell you that dual channel RAM is
the way to go for gamers.
It's what you need.
Yeah. So now let's talk about the mods available for those out there that actually want to take apart this like $2,000 plus laptop, right? So let's talk about the modding for the GS65. Was it difficult?
Okay, so hardware mod, yes. The motherboard is flipped upside down.
Okay. So you literally have to take pretty much the whole thing.
Yeah, you basically have to take everything apart into individual pieces. You gotta be careful with the ribbons. So in order to upgrade your RAM, your hard drive, you have to take the whole laptop apart and then take the motherboard out, flip it over, and then you
so definitely not for the novice, right?
Yeah.
So I can talk a little bit about the Razer Blade. I haven't personally taken apart the 2019 version, but from what I've seen, it's exactly the same as the 2018 model. One of the things I would warn, and if you've seen the previous videos, careful with the screws. It's really easy to strip the screws. Other than that, I mean, as soon as you open up the lid, you can immediately see some of the key components. Right? You can see the SSD, you can see the RAM. Those are the two main areas. And if you want to uncover the heat panel, the heat sink, then you can start repasting the GPU and the CPU. So it's like right then and there. The motherboard doesn't have to be taken apart, be removed, but you do have the ribbon. There is a ribbon that you have to take if you want to repaste. So I would say from a modding standpoint, oh, and by the way, technically it is a mod, the D-brand skin, it's an exterior mod, right? So overall, from a modding standpoint, which one do you think wins out?
Razer.
Yeah, I agree.
But in terms of physical mod, like physical mods,
yeah.
upgrades,
Yeah.
Razer wins.
So now let's talk about where our viewers can buy each system and where they should go to get the best deals or best setup for each of these systems. So let's start with the GS65.
So like I said earlier, I got this from Best Buy. It's $2,000 compared to $2,100 everywhere else.
Yeah.
So the base model of the GS65 is a RTX 2060 with 250 gigs of RAM. Not RAM, storage. The Best Buy model have a 512, which is twice the amount for less money, but it's a little bit slower. And the Wi-Fi card is also from Intel instead of a killer. That's pretty much the only difference between the Best Buy model.
So if you were to buy the GS65, the Best Buy model would be the best deal.
Yeah, because if
you want the 2060.
If you want a 2060.
Now, what if you want a 2070?
2070, it's not really that much of a deal. It's like $2,400.
Okay.
But it also comes with 250 gig.
So it's the hard drive smaller.
Yeah.
And you're still only getting one stick of RAM, so you're not getting the dual RAM benefits, right?
So the stick of RAM is like $120, $110. But that's if after you factor in the upgrade, so the price is not that much different from the $2,600 Razer.
Yep. So this one for the Razer Blade, I would say get it from Microsoft. You can buy it on the website, on the Razer's website. But Microsoft has this really nice warranty. But one of the problems that we found that you can't actually buy the warranty online, right? There's an issue with it.
There's some software glitch.
So if you have a Microsoft store near you, you're super lucky because you can actually go in the store and buy this, or still buy the laptop and apply the warranty right on to the Razer. So would you recommend that would be the route to go then?
Yeah.
Go to Microsoft store and buy the Razer Blade and add on the $200 warranty for 3 years. So that way, anything goes wrong, you're covered under that warranty.
Yeah.
And from a price standpoint, and also like what you get out of it, I mean, they're pretty much comparable, right? We're talking about if this was running 2070, but it would only have 256 gig of hard drive space, you're paying 2,400. Here with the 2070, but you're running 512 gigs of RAM, and you get the dual channel here, and you're getting 2,600. And don't forget, this is a better build quality, right? So, I mean, from the outside, right, we're carrying it, moving it. We don't know internally and how well it's going to handle over time, but from what we've seen and kind of like just our initial impressions, we feel like this is a better quality, right?
Yeah.
So I guess from the closing thoughts, I kind of know what you're doing, but what you're going to do, but why don't you tell our audience, what have you decided?
So I'm actually going to return this one to Best Buy, and my Razer Blade's coming in the mail.
Yeah.
So I got the 256 gig version. It's $200 cheaper.
Yeah, so it's $2,400.
Oh, so it's like the same price as the 256 gig version of the GS65.
Yeah, so it's the same thing.
Okay.
So not even a big difference. But the thing is, so you're actually getting a better deal then, right? You get Windows Hello on the Razer Blade. Yeah. You're getting a better build quality. You're getting the dual channel.
Yeah. Right? You get the ability to buy more stuff for it, like rebrand skin.
Yeah. Well, also
But then you get the 2 dual channel RAM, so that's super important. Yeah,
and probably what we should have said was we are not affiliated with either Razer or MSI. We just like in this particular comparison, we just end up liking the Razer more. Right? So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the review between the two. If you end up buying either one of these laptops, please let us know down below. And also, if there are certain questions that you might have, feel free to comment below, and we'll do our best to respond. So we'll see you next time. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you get the notification when we post our next video. So we'll see you next time. Bye.